Clockwork is one of the most complete mods for building all kind of vehicles in Minecraft, especially planes. However, it can be a little tricky to learn, so in this video I'll show you how to create a basic airplane using this amazing mod. Alright, let's start. Before we get started, here's how rotational force works in Create Mod. There are three main ways to get it. First up, windmills. You have to put windmills on a windmill bearing, this one. With super glue, you glue all of them, just like this. Right click on the windmill bearing, and you're gonna get rotational force. As you can see, it has 1 RPM. Second, water wheels. For water wheels, just get water to flow from one side and they'll generate rotational force. Oh, no, not like this. Like this. Okay. And third, steam engines. Stack fluid tanks in 2x2 or 3x3, like this. In this case, I'm using 2x2. Put a blaze cake on the blazes, the steam engine, and the shaft to make the actual engine, right? Put water on the fluid tank, and you'll get rotational force. As you can see, it has 64 RPMs, but you need water constantly, so that's basically how it works. But in this video, I'm not using any of them. Instead, we're gonna go with diesel engines. Why? Well, they're compact, give you more rotational speed, and can take more stress. First, the regular diesel engine. Put diesel into any input of the engine. As you can see, it has one input from below and two on the side if you put them like this instead this. Okay, you put pipes, mechanical pump, fluid tank with diesel, a cogwheel, and you crank the cogwheel like this. Oh, you can change the direction of the mechanical pump with a wrench. Just right click on them. You can see the arrow. I know it's noisy, but you can fix that with Extreme Sound Muffler, which is included on the mod pack. Just open the inventory, go to this icon, and you're gonna open the menu. As you can see, there's the diesel engine sound, so you muffle it, and that's all. And there, in Create has the Cox sound. You can muffle it too, so you can basically play a lot better than this. Okay, second, the modular diesel engine works the same, but it's stronger and stackable. Also, the input it's on the top. How do you make it work? Well, fluid pipe. Oh, you can close this with a wrench. Fluid pipe, mechanical pump, fluid tank with diesel. You crank it. Oh, again. And it will start spinning. And we have the modular diesel engine. No, not modular, my bad. The huge one. How do you make it work? Oh my days. Well, as you can see, it's kinda incomplete, so we need a shaft. It can be this way or this way. I'm using this. There's no inputs. How do you open it? The same way we close this engine. With a wrench. Wrench it on any side you want. Fluid pipe or mechanical pump, it doesn't matter. We can extend it. Fluid tank with diesel. Now we crank it and it will start spinning. This is basically how it works. First of all, to make a plane, we have to give physics to a block. We, we take a random block like this with a shape creator. Oh, also, your plane must be facing to the east. With a compass, you can see where. So this is basically facing the east. Okay, first we put an engine, a diesel engine. It has physics, as you can see. Okay, we got an engine, um, a landing gear, of course, with mechanical bearings and sequenced gear shift. We set, for landing gears, we set the bearing in the second mode, only placed near initial angle. Okay. Now we make the landing gear with copycats beams from copycats plus, not connected. Copycats plus. I like to use supports with copycat layers with simple wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now with log metals and super glue. Super glue is for glue the landing gear. Log metals for deco. Okay. I'm gonna use a creative mode for now because I have to. I need to show you how this worked without the actual engine. You know, the actual engine is like the last part of a plane. So with a creative motor, we power this. The chains are connected with a lever. Oh, this is very important. Program your sequenced gear shift by right click on them and set them like this: turn, angle, wait, not redstone pulse, turn by angle, but in other direction, wait for new redstone pulse, and loop. Same on this, but inverted. Now, when we do this, oh, I missed. This is how we make landing gears. Now that we have the back landing gears, we need the other landing gear. The front landing gear, I mean. For that, this is a thing that a lot of people have been asking me a lot. It's quite simple, and I'm gonna show you how to make a 1x1 landing gear, which can be used as a front landing gear, okay? First, sequence, gear shift, mechanical bearing, copycat. This is important, must be copycat. Copycat large cogwheel. My bad, it wasn't like that. Like this. Why like this? Because when you use I'm gonna give you an example. Oh, also has to be the same as this on second mode, and must be programmed like this too. Oh, also we need a beam with simple wheels and layers. Cool. Layer. Super glue. And spacer. Corner slice. This is all you need. Okay. You put two beams with a copycat layer. Full block. Why no medium simple wheel and why simple wheels? Because for some reason simple wheels, the medium simple wheels looks like this. That's why we're using simple wheel. Okay. Now corner slice like this, because this counts as a block. Okay. Now we glue all the landing gear. And it must work now. Oh, my bad. With a button. I think it's much better. You see? How do you hide the large cogwheels? Well, that's why a spacer exists. You just click on them. There's no need to hide this. But anyways, I'm hiding this and this using loco metals. I'm gonna use a loco metal for this. And that's how we have a 1x1 landing gear. We can change the direction. It works a lot better. Now, some people may be asking, how do I hide this? Because this is a block, it's not a contraption. We need another contraption to hide it. How? First, we activate the landing gear. Okay. I'm gonna break this. And now, I'm gonna use a flap bearing like this. You can put it wherever you want. I'm gonna put it like this, okay? So with some copycats, I'm gonna use slices with this. Copycat layer. With super glue and loco metals. You glue all the part. Like this. Now you right click on the flat bearing, and now all it's a contraption. So we can put the large cogwheel again with the spacer. And this is how I hide it. It's very, very useful. Okay, we got the landing gears now. Okay, I'm gonna use a button instead of a lever. This is an error, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use the gravitron to show you how it works. When I press landing gear, as you can see, all is a contraption. That's why it has no clip. But when you turn it on, it works normal. Okay, we got the landing gear. Now, what do we do for the flaps? Okay, for the flaps, um, it's better if you make them, if you make the wings in the center of the plane, okay? If you're going for a delta wing, well, I'm gonna do another tutorial for delta wings, but in this case, I'm gonna use uh, the normal configuration, okay? So I'm gonna use a chain drive, flap bearings with flaps, super glue. Okay, this is important. Is an important part. Okay, cable, switch controller, and a twig link controller. So chain drive, flap bearings with flaps. 5 flaps per plane is enough. Okay, too much flaps will make you slower and roll slower. That's worse, you know. I think instead of chain drive, I'm gonna use a gearbox vertical. So we put a creative motor here. As you can see, when you activate flap bearings, it takes the in front block. So that's why you have to glue all of them. So when you power it with a lever, it moves. So this is basically how it works with levers, buttons, and all that redstone stuff. But in this case, I'm not using redstone and levers. I'm gonna use the Tweaked controller hub with cables and Tweaked controllers. Okay, I'm not gonna explain this because it's gonna be a very, very long video. I'm attaching a tutorial for drive-by-wire by Black Eagle. You can follow him. He has good tutorials. Okay, so I'm skipping this part. As you can see, um, I connected some cables to the sequenced gear shifts. So the Tweak controller now works with the landing gear. Boom. That's all. Now I'm gonna make the elevators. For that, well, I'm gonna use gearbox with flaps. Same way. I glue them and I connect them with a cable, okay? Supposed to be working. Seems they're not. Yeah, they're working. As you can see, they move. Now, this is very important, but most of people forgets completely forget the vertical stabilizer. What happens if you don't put the vertical stabilizer? Well, you're gonna drift in the air, just just like this. I mean, you're flying normal and you drift like this. It's horrendous. That's why you need the vertical stabilizer. Okay. The thruster. You can put thrusters anywhere you want, no matter if if they're on the back of the plane, like this, or like this. You can also upgrade them with the thruster upgrade. Oh, you can just right click on it. Well, also, this is very important. Thrusters has a limit of 80, 80 blocks per second. So no matter how many thrusters you put on your plane, you always you will always fly at the same speed. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna use one, just one single thruster. That's enough. Okay, so I think this is all. We just need the seat. Gonna use a black seat with an to know the name. It was lectern. Bad. Okay, so we connect the the thruster to the tweaker controller. So when we press it, we get thrust. Oh, also, this is very important. If you press F3 and B, you can see all the hit boxes. Okay, this golden block is the center of mass. Okay, the plane doesn't have wings, only flaps. Okay, because wings produce lift. The more wings you have, the more lift you'll get when you are flying. If I put like a lot of wings when I'm flying, you see, we don't want this. This is awful, you know? So, one wing per plane is enough. And if you're gonna put a wing, must be the more closest, uh, has to be closer to the center of mass, you know? This way, you're gonna get lift, but not an exaggerated lift. So this is basically, oh my days, my FPS. I cannot record with flying. My PC crashes. But yeah, this is all what you need about a plane. And also there are more things such as flares, F3P. How do flares work? Well, you put them facing like this, and with a button or any type of redstone signal, you power them. You can use also driver wire to control them, and missiles. Well, missiles A9, for example, you put A9s facing on the front of the plane, just like this. How do they work? Well, there's a block that is ripple block. What's with this block? Well, when you power it with a button, it fires all the missiles in its radius. it's just an example because this broom was powering the front landing gear. So that's basically all you need. Thanks for watching this video and see you later.